Alright, today I want to talk about the possibility of seeing Daima in this celebration. Spoilers ahead, we already know what the Part 2 units are going to be. Well, we know the theme at least. We know that the Dokkan Fest LR is an Omega Shenron. Whether he's standalone or transforming, my bet is he's transforming. I'd be really surprised for them to release another Omega Shenron that cannot link with one they released 2 years ago. So I imagine this is a transforming Omega Shenron. But of course, the carnival could be, it's kind of up in the air. Of course, it could be either like a tag unit Super Saiyan 4, starting with full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, tagging Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then they have an active skill attack with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or it's a standalone Gogeta. I don't really know. But the point is, we know what Part 2 is going to be, and we can kind of get an understanding of what this theme is starting to look like. First, we understand that they're both dealing with a different dragon, right? We have the Super Shenron for the Part 1 celebration, and we know Zamasu uses it for evil. Part 2 is about the misuse of the Dragon Balls and all the negative energy they have, brings out this different dragon, and they separate into these shadow dragons, and these dragons are basically the evil of the Dragon Balls, right? So some kind of evil and Dragon Balls theme. I know it's called Breaking Through, but there's definitely some kind of like Shenron theme here as well. So I imagine Part 3 won't have a banner just like normal, unless they really do decide to do that, which would be fine. But I think we're going to see something similar to what they did with the Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and the reason for that is because of the screenshot on the screen now. As you can see, there's 3 characters on this, it was the bait banner right before here. There's the one with the equips on that banner. It brings up this notice that Int Broly, the trio, Fizz Trio, and Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta are all returning soon. Broly and Trio both returned on well, one of them's returned, one of them is coming back on the Part 2 Dokkan Fest banner. So, and I doubt Daima Vegeta is going to be on the Part 2 banner. So to me, that means the following: that Daima Vegeta is on a Part 3 banner, if they're doing a Part 3 banner, or an EX Part banner, which is really just tying in the next Dokkan Fest slot with Daima. My bet, it would be either a transforming mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku into Super Saiyan 4 or standalone Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But regardless, I think it is a mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku by himself. I don't think we see Goma here. And there's a very good likelihood that the Peppy Gals banner, which should be coming right after him, is also going to relate to Daima with Pansy and Arensu. Now, here's some other things to note as well, is I would not be shocked at all if Tanabata is also Daima. Maybe. At that point, it kind of gets finicky, right? Are they going to do Daima Tanabata as well, release the adults as tag units, and then do Goma as the carnival? Or are they going to save that maybe for later on? I don't know. But for me, the clear and evident thing is the EX part / next Dokkan Fest banner is Daima. Right? Now here's another thing. They keep reiterating this is a anniversary level celebration, so there is a chance, a small chance there is a Part 3 banner. I just don't know if it's going to be in 2 LRs. It would be a little finicky to me to have confidence in saying that. Like, again, Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta coming back soon is not like a news flash, right? Like, oh, he's coming back, guys, that's crazy. But he was just on a banner that released like 2 weeks ago. So if they're counting that as a new, updated, whatever thing for him, like, oh, that's his return, he'll come back later again, that is a quick turnaround then. And if we saw what happened last time when Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta released, he released alongside the Mini Daima Goku and the Glorio. So there is a good chance that when it's Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku's banner, he has Glorio, Daima Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, and him. So there is a likelihood it's those 5 at least on the banner, which would be an insane value, by the way, if that is what the banner looks like. But again, I really do think this is a good chance to see Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Again, I'm not sure if they're going to do Goma. But if you're talking about a banner that can hold its own weight for a month, it would definitely be Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku that could hold the weight until we get to the Tanabata celebration. And the other thing or the new Tanabata celebration, I guess it's not called Tanabata, but the other thing we have to consider as well is the fact that they really do not like making new units LRs as soon as they come out. Cell Max is an exception, and so is like the Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo situation. Like, those two were never DFE TURs yet, at all, ever. So, I mean, I expect them to eventually revisit them as DFE TURs, but More times than not, though, Gocheeto Blue and Broly introduce us to URs. You know, MUI, Jiren, Evo, all of them release us to URs. And then now we're starting Daima units, and all of them are being introduced as TURs as well. So I really feel like Superhero is the exception with Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo. It definitely created some amazing hype with that being the case, but as you can see right now, I really have a strong argument to be that we see Daima right after. Again, whether you want to count it as truly a part of this celebration or not is up to you. I mean, they're probably going to try to tie it in with this celebration and be like, oh yeah, this is a global Dokkan celebration, and we're going to do this, and here comes these Super Saiyan 4 GT EZAs, and they're going to tie in with this, right? Like, they're probably going to make it some kind of big event, but Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku as your last banner, quote-unquote, for the global Dokkan campaign to kind of finish the theme would be cool. I would like to see it as a dual Dokkan Fest, of course. I would like to see Goma and Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. If they did something like that, it would confirm two things. One, 100% they're saving the adults for anniversary as LRs, which should still be fitting. I think those two as anniversary LRs is definitely worth it, especially as their introductory cards into the game. I think it'd still be very hype. Again, a lot of the hype would have died down. It's already died down for these units because it's waited so long to get them in the game, but I do think that we should see Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku soon, and I wouldn't be shocked if they just go Daima, 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 and just finish it off right now. Like, go, the August celebration is Daima, Peppy Gals, Daima, Tanabata, Daima, clean the slate, move on with life, right? It is possible. Of course, I can still see Tanabata being other things like ROF and Namek, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if they just hammer out Daima for the next 2 months or so. Like, that is very possible. But again, I mean, we've been saying this for every celebration. It's gonna be Daima. It's gonna be Daima. Daima's always coming when we least expect it. Like, Daima for New Year's, I mean, I wouldn't say it was in our cards, but it made sense, and it was good that it was Daima. But then Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta came out as the EX part for anniversary. Not a single person expected that to happen, right? Very good that he did, and a lot of people were kind of expecting Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta as Saiyan Day, so they wasn't like too far off, but you know, it was interesting to see him there. But yeah, I mean, that's really kind of all I have to say here. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is pure copium, or do you guys think the fact that I'm correct and we actually could be seeing a Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku coming for this EX part / next Dokkan Festival unit? I really do think there's a chance of it happening. Again, I don't think it's going to be an LR at this point, especially because, again, if Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's coming back on a random banner, like, usually when they're throwing random TURs on a banner, it is only because they are EZAing. Like, they don't just throw, like, there's no Buhan or Slug or Scouter Vegeta on these LR's DFE banners. Like, every unit is intentional. It's a Super EZA, it's an EZA, or their main celebration units of the past, right? Since Global Dokkan Campaign is basically worldwide, all the old worldwide units are coming back, and then, of course, Anniversary comes back, usually during Tanabata, but instead they're just going to merge it into worldwide, which I think is a way better format for that to work. So that is kind of what I'm thinking here is, why would they just randomly throw Daima Vegeta on, let's say there was a Part 3 banner, right, and it wasn't Daima, and it was just an LR or, you know, Namek, Goku, and Frieza or something like that, right? Why would you throw Daima Vegeta on that banner? You wouldn't. The only valid reasoning would be the fact that it would be kind of how they did the Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta banner, and it's going to be another Daima special banner, and the Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is going to be on that banner, and I think it's going to be very valuable for that unit. But again, let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoy these yapping videos. You know, there's a video, the first link in the description is going to be to all of my voice content, and the one below that is going to be all to my Dokkan Battle content videos, OG style and voiced, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.